What's your favorite accent to do? I mean, it's tough. I like a lot of them. I mean, I really do. Like, I was talking to someone about this recently. Like, it's not necessarily that, like I can kind of regionalize accents. Like, if it's like German or Austrian, it's pretty simple to slip into something of this nature where you're talking about this, but if you want to do like Czech Republic or Russian, you go a little bit deeper, is different. Is, somewhere along these lines. It's not necessarily my favorite accent, but is interesting to explore. I enjoy the occupation of trying to break different languages, figure out how to do accents, things of that nature, but then you go a little bit further and you're in France. All of a sudden, you're Parisian, which is very fun too, I must say. French is very fun because you can add so many little accents inside of it. And it's a very pervy language. Also, it's the best one to smoke for, huh? That's right. I love poutine. It's the best thing I've ever had, You know what I'm saying? But, but then it's also molto bene if you go a little bit further, and then you got a bit of an Italian, And that's another way it's supposed to be. And I know an Italian person go, yeah, that's not how we speak. Well, it's how you sound, and it's enough for a podcast, okay? I'm not trying to do anything other than make a little bit of buffalo mozzarella, and this mozzarella is the best mozzarella, But then you go to the UK, and obviously it's fun to be Irish. Like, that's a fucking great time. Like, potentially Irish is my favorite, because there's so much fun you can have as far as the ups and downs and, hitting the D's and the T's and fucking with that a bit, saying, I went down the pub, I had a couple of them, fucking rolled back over. I'll tell you one thing about Stanny, he's fucking loaded, mate. He's absolutely shit-faced, he's out of his fucking mind right now. Until you go a little deeper. And then you find yourself in Scotland, which is also an absolutely difficult accent to do. Not that mine's perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it's absolutely bloody fun. Finding the little nuances, the way, it's got these nice, like, hard K's, things of that nature, right? But then you go a bit posher, and all of a sudden you're no longer in Scotland. You're a bit more of an English or a Brit now, right? Yes, but not to say that Scotland's not part of Britain, because obviously Scotland is part of Britain. But it's not for long, by the way. I feel like we might be doing a Scotch exit, and I'm not talking about a Scotch egg, which is delicious, a nice breaded hard-boiled. But you could get a bit slummier if you like, right? Go down here, yeah, you're right. There's a bit of this. It's not bad, yeah. Talk a bit like that, but you could go even deeper, mate. And now you're in the fucking trenches, mate. Now you're in the fucking trenches. But then you've got to remember that back in the day, right, we shipped a bunch of us who were fucking convicts to another place, right? Not too far away. Just a place a bit of a stone's throw. Australia. Now, that's a fun one as well. Very difficult to crack, right? Still never 100% on it, but it takes a bit of time. And then if you're lucky, towards the end, you got yourself a bloody solid Aussie accent. And it's, again, possible to do regional ones. Yeah, New Zealand's a bit like that as well, but you don't want to lean into it as hard, okay? You don't want to do New Zealand as hard as the Australian. And then America, I enjoy like the South. Yeah, man, come on, man, what the fuck are you talking about? All I did was come here to hurt dogs and kick shit, and I'm all out of dogs. What? But then you go middle of the country and you gotta fucking say to yourself, well, hold the fucking phone for a minute here, Jack. Okay? Now, the last time I checked, I was talking to you, and here you are getting up in my fucking face. Okay? That's not how we're gonna fucking play. I'll tell you what, if you fuck with me, there's gonna be 2 hits. You hitting the ground and me hitting the joint you're smoking. So yeah. To answer your question, Scottish.
Hence why it's Carol.